Can you beat Need for Speed Carbon in a stock starter car? Right off the bat, I have a confession to make. I never beat Carbon as a kid. Darius would always prove to be way too challenging for my 8-year-old hands. As I grew older and played more games, I eventually returned to Carbon to finish Darius off once and for all. Yeah, that's right, Minecraft Steve. Little did I know that with this challenge, I signed myself up for a trip straight back to the old days. Days which were filled with agony, rage, and driving off canyons, as I am trying to beat Need for Speed Carbon in one of the 3 starter cars with no upgrades. Before we start, let's go over the rules real quick, which are as follows. Number 1, no upgrades, no new cars. I think that's kinda a no-brainer. Number 2, visual customization is allowed except spoilers, as they improve a hidden stat called arrow. And finally, number 3, glitches are allowed should I ever have the need to use them. Also, the entire challenge was streamed live over at my Twitch channel, where we do a new challenge like this one every week. So if you're interested in watching them unfold live, you can find my channel in the description below. Now without further ado, let's get started. After a quick and very loud opening sequence, I was immediately faced with the single most important decision of the challenge. Cutscene? Audio? Oh god. Cross is staring at me menacingly, guys. So here's the big question. Which car should we pick? This choice will determine whether or not we're actually able to make this challenge or not. Yeah, see, I would like to take the RX-8 as well, but it's not a question of which car do I actually want to drive the most, but which car is actually the most usable. After a lot of consulting and arguing with chat, we eventually settled for the RX-8 as it has the best overall performance with the highest top speed and handling, yet suffering a bit in acceleration. So, yeah. I mean, fine by me, it's my favorite car out of the 3, so I don't mind. Blazing through the tutorial, we got thrown right into Kenji's territory. Alright, here we go. My boy Neville, you better win all of our races because we can't do shit. You better win all of our races, man. For the beginning, we could just do any of these races. But I think as time moves on, we definitely want to stay away from these fucking speed trap events. 6.5. Haha, get fucked. Alright, performance. This is the exact thing we cannot touch at all. Like, all of this here. I really like I always kind of like this body kit. I think the other ones are kind of meh. Oh, dude, there's like one vinyl that I think all of us took as a kid. This one. The burnout livery. All of us took it. All of us, like... I think these could be quite interesting. Drifts events are kind of like the events I think that we can always do, because I don't think you need much speed for these races, right? Like, not only are these hilariously easy, but you also don't need like a fast car, you know, to like do proper drifts. The more races I completed, the more I realized that I'd have to rely on 3 jokers during the challenge: my speed breaker, my crewmate, and shortcuts. Speed breaker helped me to take corners faster. My crewmate did what a good crewmate does, winning the race for me, and shortcuts allowed me to take significant time off the track. If I could master to utilize all 3, I knew I would have a good chance of beating this game, even though this would not help me much in the Goliath of all race modes, the canyon battles. I have no idea how this is supposed to work. We have no speed breaker, which is the biggest issue. But honestly, so far, not having too much trouble keeping up with them. Alright, this was far from a perfect run, partially because I didn't have the track memorized, but we got very close a lot of the time. So I'm just gonna do the second run, see what happens. Probably gonna lose. I rate my chances of winning this pretty low, but yeah, let's just see what happens, honestly. Actually, we might do it. He's probably gonna try to overtake last minute. Come on! First try! First fucking try! GG! I don't think we can use any of that. Cash doesn't matter. Vehicle doesn't matter. Import strike markers maybe matter. So let's just go for these anyway. Yeah, extra import strike. Now, the question is, where do we go? I usually like to challenge Angie after Kenji. So I'm probably just gonna go for that. I don't think it matters too much, honestly. I honestly imagine we hit quite the difficulty spike once we step into one of the new territories, but so far, it's fine, really. And this is where things get interesting. Like, this is the actual first tier 2 boss race. So, nice, easy start. Blocked her. I think that block just saved my ass. First try. Alright, what about the second race though? I'd say that was a pretty fucking solid run. Well, but now is where it gets interesting. Wow. Look at how many points we still have left. Get wrecked, Angie. No challenge. But then something terrible happened. This cutscene is so broken. What the hell is going on? No, it didn't crash. It's just like soft locked. So we really have to kill it. And pray that it's saved. No! Oh no! Oh no! It didn't save. Taking the L, I came back the next day and beat Angie yet again and moved on with the challenge. I think the difficulty for Angie and Wolf, the difficulty for the two seems to be kind of the same. Okay, oh shit, Yumi took him out! Good job! Alright, last race in the territory. And then we could challenge Wolf. Yeah, so far, honestly, I gotta say, this has been kind of a walk on the park, pretty much. Only had to restart a few races once, but that's it. And this was the point where I encountered the first glitch of the run. Alright, so Angie was kind of simple. Beat her twice. So, let's see about Wolf. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, Wolf? What the fuck? The race started? What? What the fuck? So the race just started immediately, but I am so confused. Like, I know what's going on, but I don't know why that happened. That is so bizarre. I've never seen that happen before. But man, if we actually managed to beat him now, shame on you, Wolf. Shame on you. Not only do I have the vastly inferior car, I was also pointed in another direction, 200 to 300 meters away from the starting line. If I manage to beat him now, like, shame on you, Wolf. Shame on you. Alright. But this is where it gets serious. Canyon. Wow. You loser, Wolf. I'm not even losing any points right now. 100 meters. What a loser. Alright. And that's Wolf down. With ease, I should say. Didn't even have to restart. Like, I was so handicapped with that race. In that first race, where basically the race just started. I didn't even have to restart in the Canyon event. So, yeah, easy peasy, I'd say. This is where things started to get serious. In all honesty, I was surprised how much of a breeze it was to conquer the first 3 territories. I never had to restart more than once, and even the dreaded Canyon battles turned out to be very doable. A bit of dread was still there though, as I knew I'd hit a difficulty spike with Silverton. And sure enough, I did. Let's go for an easy checkpoint race. But then hit that traffic car. See, that's what I mean. Now it gets actually fucking serious. Yeah, they're taking off quite a bit. Yeah, now they're taking off. Oh god. No. Yo! Nikki! Holy shit! Nikki just destroyed that guy. Holy shit, Nikki. Holy shit, they're killing themselves. They are killing each other. After a bunch of fairly tricky races, I finally managed to unlock the final race. And we did it! That was the last race. Time for some payback. Or races, rather, as I had to beat Kenji, Angie and Wolf first if I wanted to challenge Darius. The finale is split up into 4 races. One Canyon sprint race against the crew, then another sprint in the city,
onto a circuit race against Darius until we finally get to the dreaded canyon battle against Darius. As it turned out soon enough though, my dread was justified, but for more reasons than one.
Come on, metal RX-8. No! Ah, shit! Yeah, you can't let them pass. If they pass, they just run away. Like, look at that. Yeah, I don't see any chance of catching him. You can't let Wolf pass you. Like, once he passes you, he's off. Ah, I can't fend them off all at once. Like, you need to be lucky to get in front of Wolf at the beginning, first of all. And then, if you do happen to get in front of him, you need to block him all the way through the race. Ah, fuck you! I'm done.
Exhausted and desperate, I decided to leave it for the day and return with new strength the next day, when nothing short of a miracle happened.
Another lucky traffic! Lucky traffic! They all got stuck! We lucked out hard, that's what I was counting on. Yes! Second try today. Second try. Like, I only had to block Wolf twice. No, once actually. And then the rest is just lucky traffic. Like, they always got stuck at traffic because traffic was just so lucky at the corners. Like, that's all that was needed, man.
With the crew behind us, all we had to do is beat Darius. We got this far, so surely we can beat him, right? Well.
News channel 22, you assholes. That's reset. I have to let off the gas a little bit here. What? But yeah, as I said, gonna be a long, long night. Oh, goddamn. Double goddamn. I came to a stop. Okay. I won't reach Chad because I actually gotta focus. Get fucked! Oh, jeez! That was exactly what I needed. Just what was necessary. Just a bit of luck. I felt my blood pressure like was rising so much. I thought I was gonna burst, man. Can we do it? Can we beat Need for Speed Carbon in a stock starter car, man? But there's no more traffic to fuck with him. There are no more shortcuts we can abuse. No speed breaker we can abuse. Look at that. How is that possible? He's using speed breaker. That's my game theory of today. He's using speed breaker. He's cheating. Brake check him if you need points. Like that? Question, do you think I can just brake check my way out of the entire race? Man, I won't lie to you guys. This is probably the hardest thing I've ever done in a racing game. I did get a couple of points. Oh my god. What the fuck? This actually works. Don't pass me, bro. Don't pass me, bro. Don't. Yo. Let's just finish the race. Oh, go. It goes. No. You know what makes this so excruciating? Or starting to make this excruciating? That I have to do this first round again. Every single time. What was that? That made no sense physically. That made no physical sense. How he pushed me to the side with no speed. Shit. I let him pass. I let him pass. I cannot let him pass. Why did I do that? Oh, he has so much space. He had too much space. What? No! That was so close. That was like a fraction of a second. Until he wrapped me. Yo, you're mad? You're mad? You brake checked me. You're mad? Shit! The fucking sign! The fucking sign! I would have passed him again if it wasn't for the fucking sign. It is the definition of insanity. Like, I started talking to myself, I started talking to Darius, I started talking to my car at some point, I think. I got fucking wrecked there. Whoa, what the fuck? What was that? We've been on this for so long. The game is having enough. The game is having enough of our shit. Just upgrade. Yeah, just upgrade the car. How did I not think about that? Just upgrade the car. Yeah, of course.
No matter how much I tried, no matter what game plan I settled with, it didn't matter in the end. I spent a solid 5 hours in this single canyon battle trying to beat Darius, and it has taken its toll on me. My fingers hurt, I felt exhausted and couldn't go on anymore.
It's always the same mistake. Done.
Unfortunately, giving up here meant that I had to redo all of the previous races. My optimism has been crushed, and I decided to drop the challenge here. Despite my best efforts, I could not beat Darius to the finish line, just like I couldn't in my childhood years. In a weird way, this defeat reminded me of the old days, trying to beat Darius with my friend on my PS2 from way back in the day. I felt all the pain and all the agony that I felt back then, and it got me a weird nostalgic sensation, which was built on pure desperation. So although I did not manage to beat the challenge, at least I got this nostalgic feeling out of it, which is certainly worth something. Do you think you'd be able to beat Darius? If you still have the game lying around somewhere, why not dust it off and give it a try? If you like this video, subscribe for more gaming challenges like this in the future, and follow my Twitch channel to watch them live. Cheers everyone!